How you all doing out there? Welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. It's time for the Monday Night Fireside Chat. And tonight's topic is, are you ready for it? Open chat, what's on your mind? And there's a lot of things here I'm going to be, I have things that I'd like to talk about. But first, let me go back to the chat here and say hi to everyone. First one in was Duncan 1900 Homestead. Hey, Brenda. Then CR, Creative Redundancy. Then Soldiers Girl Prepper. How you doing? Gear Grinding 19. David Lynn, Prepper Principal. And I got to go back and watch your live from tonight, Dave. I was outside working. I came in just as you were signing off. So I got to actually go run it again here. Got Moon Over Miami here. And Garden State Gardener threw out a $3 super chat. Woo! And let's see here. I'm not missing everybody. Suzanne Galay's here. Idaho Garden Girls here. And everybody's saying hi to each other. Doris Artman is in the house. Uncle Al is here. Walt Rogers is in the house. He's lurking. He's checking in. That's the way you do it. You check in, give me a thumbs up, and just every now and then say still lurking. Tibor is here. He made it. Woo! And everybody's saying hi. And I think that's it. I've caught up. All right. I'm going to shoot, it's getting dark. I'm going to try something here real quick here, folks. So I'm not going to be able to see the chat. I'm not. Oh, you're not seeing me. You're not seeing me. I forgot to bring me back up. Okay. So I'm going to try. I'm trying experimenting stuff here. So I'm going to be doing something here. Trying to make a quick run outside. See if my Kindle here will work. And so let me do it this way here. Bring that up there, and that's looking down at my keyboard. And I'm going to swap this around. There we go. And I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to take a walk outside. So let's see if this works. Okay. So working here. Well, let's go outside and see what I've been doing out here. See if the lights will show up out here. Or has it gotten too dark already? It's 8 o'clock and it's already getting dark. Dang. Look at that. It's getting dark. Shoot. A couple minutes ago, it was nice and bright out here. Anyways, I put out a video on what I've been doing out here with the cover. I was going to show you. I got down a little bit farther. I got 2 more of these cross sections here to do, and then I got to get a load of lumber to connect them all together like I have down here. So, but I did make a score this week, folks. Get over here and show it. There we go. I picked up 7 more IBC totes from the distillery. Not really showing up very good here. I got 7 more of them. And I've got, is it going to work out here or not? It's going to be too dim. See. All right, I got 2 out here. Can't hardly see them at all now. It's getting so dark. I got 2 more totes out here that I've turned into planters. Got a cage here. I'm not sure if it's going to show the cage. It's not going to show it. It's getting too dark, too fast. And so I got some other. I got another liner for that cage. Oh, there's looking at my wall. Look at me. So sure it's this. Yeah, this camera is just not picking up night stuff here. I mean, I can see everything out here really good, but it's not showing up on the camera at all. It's my new furnace. Yay. One of the things I did recently here, my wife and I went and ordered new blinds. And so these are not the vinyl ones that were with the house when we bought it. These are aluminum, and they actually block all the light out, and they have pull cord so I can. Oh, it's ADA compliant. Old people can open and close blinds around here. And this is my new writing station, so I'm working on my novel. That way I can keep an eye on the grandkids when they're playing around here. Got a whole bunch of Duplo blocks down there and other toys down here. That way I can keep an eye on the grandkids. Heading back in here, and we're going to get a little feedback here for a second. All right, I'm back around on the side here. Let's switch these cameras around and take that one off. There we go. Hey, Wayne, how's it going? Hey, Wendy, Duncan 1900 Homestead. I mean, I got the background. Wendy at Hardnack Farms. The thing just went shooting right on by here. Julie Evans is in the house. I got to play catch up. CB is here at Hula Homestead. Skinner Farms is in the house. So a bunch more people came in while I was outside walking around trying to show you some stuff. I mean, it got dark. Boom. Usually it's lighter than that for an hour or so after my live. And now it's, the sun's going sooner. Everything's changing so fast. And so, yeah. All righty. So let's go through here. I'm just making sure I'm saying hi to everybody. If I miss somebody, say hi again. Wayne's in here twice. He's got both his channels in here. His second channel is Becoming Dangerous. He's putting out some good content on that. If you're not subscribed to it, actually, it's not. Hang on. Let me throw a wrench on that channel there for you. Come on. Add moderator. Standard moderator. Say, okay, Wayne, you can go ahead and put a link to that channel. You've been putting out some good stuff here. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead. Hang on. I'm going to go ahead and kill my leave. Turning off my Kindle so I can actually not kill the battery on it totally. There we go. All right. And turn it off. Set that over there out of the way. All right. Kaylin Strain is here. Sunset here in Des Moines was 7:19 today. Well, things there are 4 or 5 different sunsets. So hang on. There are so many people I know not prepping. I'm like, seriously? Exactly. And yeah, it's scary. Oh, all right. When everything got done, there was 12 likes and 12 watching when I started talking. Somebody snuck in here, is watching, and didn't give a. So if you're lurking, please just in the chat just say lurking and give me a thumbs up. Helps out with YouTube's analytics. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there is just so much stuff that I'm doing. All right, guys, I put the link. It's pinned to the top. You got Gear, Uncle Al, CB, Wendy, Wayne, Kaylin, anybody who wants to, come on up here. Thumbs up, lurkers. It's a rule. Thanks, Tibor. Hey, Shawnee, how's it going? Hang on here. Oklahoma get large. All right, what we have coming up here. Let me go ahead and kill this off over here so I can actually get to my, bring up the weather on my other one over here and refresh it. We have a storm system coming in Wednesday night 40% chance of rain Wednesday afternoon. It says mostly afternoon, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday night is 70% chance. Thursday 60. Thursday night 70. Friday 70. Friday night 30%. Saturday mostly sunny, and it gets down to, for the low, Saturday night's low is 39. Everything else is, the low's been 40, 53, 50, yeah, 50. Yeah, so it's in the 50s most of the time, and then it drops down into 40 on Friday and 39 on there, and it's like, dang, it's getting cold here. But snow end of the week, that's probably up in the finger, up by Bonner County, Coeur d'Alene, those areas up there. Wooden stakes, good for gardening, undead, unprepared. Yeah. 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 So, I mean, so long as I'm near my router, I went out there. I can get down to the far side of the house, just to the end of the concrete, and then I lose Wi-Fi on my Kindle. So that's 80 some odd feet away, and it works out here everywhere out here on the driveway. And if I got the door rolled up in the shop where it's open, it works everywhere in the shop, and it works half the garden, because right here is my router sitting right here on to the left of me here. Yeah, you ain't kidding. I just hope we don't get snow next week. Well, actually, looking at the thing. Okay, Monday it's back up to 71 degrees for the high on Monday. And let me pull up the other channel here real quick here. The 10 from weatherchannel.com. It gives me 20 days out. So on Tuesday the 26th, it's 70. It says 77 degrees here, dropping down to 73 on Wednesday. Thursday 69. Friday 67. Saturday 67. And then during that time, Saturday has an 8% chance of precipitation. Everything else is 2 or 3. On the 26th, my wife is coming up here with my youngest son, and they're going to help me put on the those that came in late when I was outside walking around with the Kindle trying to show stuff. I'm building a roof over the entire patio. Nice steep slope on it, and it's I can do everything but putting up those 12-foot long, 3-foot wide pieces of steel up there for the roofing, and I need help. So they're coming up here to give me help, and when they're up here, so like on Wednesday morning, my daughter doesn't have anything going on, so she'll come over. So it'll make 4 of us out there, and we should be able to, in a couple hours, get at least half of it done in the morning. And if we just keep on going, we may get it all done tomorrow. All done on Wednesday. Froze the roofing all the way done. So and once that roofing's done and all in place, I'll be better, so much better off, because any snow comes on, it won't be able to blow up against the back doors like it did last year. I mean, it was caked on the back door. So when I opened the back door, it all went inside the door. So it'll do that. I've gotten the cement patio back there, 3 coats of epoxy sealant put on it, so the moisture can't get into the concrete to freeze and pop little pieces loose of it like it did last winter, which was interesting. Everyone says you don't want to put salt down on your concrete; it'll ruin it. where I put the salt down, it's 100% okay. It's where I didn't put the salt down, when it started to melt and then refroze, it started breaking the surface loose on the concrete. Well, that's a double-edged sword there, Tibor. If she tames them, then it's going to be, are these pets or are they food coming up to the house? Harvested goldenrod today, chives, purslane. Oh, cool. Yeah, right now I'm having a hard time watching lives and stuff. Like when I come in and take a short break and get something to drink, I'll have all 3 monitors playing lives and commenting on people's stuff. And then if it's a long one, I leave it play and I go back out and I get stuff done. That's right. Live food don't spoil. Food to me, I don't have to chase it. Yeah. Who else was talking about that? They were putting out a lot of stuff to get the deer coming around, and it's like, hey, the deer are here. We'll let the deer stay here. We'll let the deer eat. And if Twaki happens, we got some food. And maybe the deer will bring all their friends to the property saying, oh, it's safe over here. We're not going to get shot over here. And then just surprise them one time. They bring freeloading friends. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of, I'm just trying to get a lot done here. Yeah, if I can get this stuff done, the roof out there all completed and everything else, the minute that roof is completed, then I order from Home Depot a couple pallets of the 6-inch thick roll insulation for the shop and a bundle, one of those big bundles, of 3/8 or 7/16, whichever is cheaper, which is weird. Sometimes the 7/16 is cheaper than the 3/8, which is smaller. OSB, oriented strand board. And so I'll get a bundle of whichever one's cheaper and get it delivered, put it in the shop. And this winter, I'm going to be insulating the shop and putting the OSB over it, doing the walls, doing the low ceiling on it, and rewiring it. And at some point, I'm also going to be running the gas line from the water heater closet out, up, over, across the walkway, into the shop. That way I get one of those natural gas heaters out there and help keep it warm. Cool. Of course, then you may not care. She may go, you ain't shooting my babies. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm getting at. Oh, I bought a new camera and a new I'm gonna plug it here, and a new microphone for it. The other camera kept on shutting off. I mean, I turn it on, start to walk away, and here you go, bleep, bleep, go back, turn it back on. It may or may not stay on the second time. Third time it would stay on, but in the meantime, I'm losing the shot. So anyways, I got a new camera here. And the sound actually works pretty good. Those that are channel members of Grayman Prepping, I posted on Grayman Prepping a channel members only video. It's going to be channel members only for about 10 days, and I'll put it out to everybody. In depth of what I was doing out there with the all the work and stuff, and how I put everything together and cutting stuff and everything else. So Yep, so true, Brenda, so true. We have across the street on the big property, there's an old apple tree out there, and it was just absolutely loaded. And my daughter was picking some of the apples from it. She's hardly even dented it because there were so many apples on it. All of a sudden, there were a whole bunch of apples on the ground. I said, "What happened?" She goes, "I don't know." I started looking at it, and they had been gnawed on. So the deer had gotten in there and were yanking on it, and apples were falling. And so the deer are eating the apples over there, which is they're not killing the tree; they're just eating apples. So it's good right now. They can clean up all the spoilage apples and everything else and get it all eaten up, which is fine. It just brings them in here, and they say, oh, food, we can go get food there. And if things happen, I have a bow. My son-in-law has a bow. My daughter has several swords, and yeah, we'll take care of the deer. What about possum pie? Beverly Hillbillies. We're going to have some possum pie. Hey, Abby. Abby's in the house. Woohoo. Somebody throw her link up in case everybody here is not subscribed to Abby. Oh. All right. Gift membership up for grab, and Shawnee Shave grabbed it. Woohoo. Which reminds me, I need to change the banner around. Change the banner to boom, boom. There we go. Channel memberships are just 99 cents a month. And I don't see it going up. It's just, not unless things happen and I hit the lottery and I start giving out a lot of presents. Then I may have a couple of levels and do more stuff. Wow. Yeah, Wayne. Yep, I got several pieces of thin cable, like you say there, and that's all I'm going to say about it because the AI might pick up on it. Yeah. All right, and CR posted Abby's channel. There it is. So actually, let me go ahead and click the link over here. Right click. Come on, right click, open a new tab. And it goes to Abby's channel. Woohoo! All right, guys, we have got to get more people subscribed to Abby. She should have a lot more than 413 subscribers. She's got 325 videos over there. She's got her greenhouse work she's doing. And now that she's over 18, we can see her face. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be really interesting next week when my son comes with my wife. He's going to want to take the bedroom the spare bedroom that has the full size bed in it. Problem is that Daniel, number 3 grandson, thinks that's his bedroom. When he and his brothers are playing, it's let's go play in my bedroom. Check out my bed. He's laid claim to it. He has a giant Mickey Mouse in there. The thing stands probably about almost 4 feet tall, and it's in there on the bed. And so, yeah, he's always saying it's my bedroom. I said, why aren't you taking a nap in your bedroom? I don't take naps anymore. Try to tell him, Daniel, when you get older, naps become a reward, not a penalty. You look forward to naps when you get older. Hey, Jay. Jay's in the house. So yeah, there's so it's going to be funny if he comes over here, froze. if he comes over here and Matthew's in there on his computer or whatever, doing whatever or something, it's like, this is my bedroom. And he's like, it's going to, Daniel, run. He's going to bounce you. Of course, the attitude that Daniel will do might just might endure him to Matthew. Yeah. So, and for those that missed me on Friday, yeah, I mean, I was just so busy working out there, trying to get stuff done. I was in the shop cutting some of the old form boards from the concrete into little 13-inch blocks to go up on top of the cross members out there to use as a tie-in for the 2x4s that the steel's going to be on. And yeah. I'm sorry, I just read the comment there. All right. Wayne needs a nap right now. He spelled it for word, not ward. You know, yeah, he spelled it with an O instead of an A. So, anyways, it's going to be interesting to see how all we can get done there. And I got to talk with the wife about if we're going to try to buy goats this spring. I'm getting everything ready just in case, and so I'll have the big field over there divided up, and we can put goats out there and let them do one area until they get all eaten down. Then move them over to the next area and move over to the next area. And we're going to be. I've been recommended by several people to buy bottle-fed goats. So when they're small, they're going to get bottle fed so they get used to human interaction and stuff, and they're not so skittish. And that way, when they're used to us, then I can put the grandkids out there in the electric fence as well and let them play with the goats. Yeah, I don't have a dog anymore, so I'll just take 2 naps, one for me, one for the dog. Okay, be right back. Hang on. What got? Oh, okay. You could have left it up there, Dwayne. Jeez. I laugh at myself so much. It's, hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, you have no business laughing at anybody else. And I do a lot of dumb stuff. Next time I run I got a little tractor. I just, out there, make a little hill for them. If the goats are in there doing stuff, I got a bunch of other things to put out in there for them to climb on. And so, yeah, I'll be putting stuff out there for it. Your fingers are too big for your keyboard, so you removed your comment. Yeah, I'll be doing stuff out there for the goats, give them stuff to climb around on. I got a bunch of 4x12s to make ramps and stuff for the goats to play on, so they'll have fun out there. I give them the one spot that will be where that stuff is, where their water will be at, and I'll just have a small area there where the water is. I'll just open up the areas to the different spots, like a little wagon wheel or pizza pie if you prefer, and the goats will be able to go out to one, eat that one down, then they'll come back in, and I'll send them out to the other. But I really, really want to try to get one of the cargo containers moved over there. Then I can set it all up and have a small area of the cargo container. It's 40 footer, so probably 15 feet would be enough for the goats, to have as their little protective hovel there, and then the rest of it will be I can get hay and just put hay in there for the wintertime. Exactly, Wayne. Blame autocorrect. No, the goats don't get a diving board. Oh, maybe. It depends how if we get goats and how friendly they are with the kids and the type of goats we get. Yeah, may do that. But yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff to do here. And when when my wife gets here, out there with the thing, I will have everything, all the woodwork done on it until she gets, except for one thing, when she gets here. On the big post next to the house, so it slopes away from that, I want her to show me where putting the brace is, that it'll be okay so she doesn't hit her head on it. And it's okay maybe to, put it in a long one or an angled one, a steep one, long, flat one, whatever. And she wants to hang plants by it, something like that will work for her. Yeah, I got 240 high cubes, which means they're not 8 foot, they're 9 foot tall. So yeah, I can get a lot more hay in there. And being 9 foot tall, I can also put up like a 2 foot wide shelf about 3 feet off the ground or 4 feet off the ground in the back of it, and a ramp so the goats can go up and climb up on that during the wintertime, so they can climb around inside there as well. But yeah, no, not going to do that, Jay. So there's a lot of things here. Just that's on my mind, trying to get stuff done. Like I said, I really want to try to get the entire thing done before the end of the month out there. Once it's all up, then, hey, Shadow Scout, how's it going? Woohoo! One of the things I'm going to do out there is we got 2 little lights by each of the back doors that you turn it on so you don't trip on the steps and everything else. Problem is, it draws all the gnats right there to the door. So what I'm going to do is, we got from Sam's Club those 50-foot long LED light party light things. Well, we got three of those. We're going to run those out and around underneath the covering out there, the roof, and plug those in to take that fixture off and put a receptacle there. So it's a receptacle on a switch, and then we'll just plug those in, and maybe put a short extension cord so there's no lights near the door, but the whole area is lit up where you can see it and see everything. You don't trip and fall or anything, and that way we can turn those on. It's light out there at night when we're doing stuff, and the gnats are being drawn away from the door. Yeah. Bug zapper is just, we're trying. The bug zappers with the little gnats don't work on the gnats. You got to get one of those little really expensive ones for sitting on the dining room table to be able to zap the gnats, or you get one of them sticky things. And the sticky things you get are expensive, other than those little yellow butterfly shaped sticky ones I got. Those things fill up really fast when they're out there. It's the right color and everything, but if I just draw the gnats away, the gnats can be out there. They can be food for the lizards. They can be food for the spiders. They can be food for other things, and they won't come in. Yeah, the solar floodlights. We'll be getting rid of the solar floodlights in the back. However, on the west end of the house, my wife wants to make a food forest over there. So we may be putting those in the food forest just to light it up a little bit when she wants to go out there and work in it once we get it going. Then again, once we're talking, we may be flipping things around. because she's the last several times she's talked about saying we need to get a below ground, a Wallapini greenhouse where it's 5 feet down into the ground and 5 feet above the ground, and that way we can plant orange trees in it and lemon trees, and they can grow up decently and not get too big for it, and it'll keep everything. We can grow plants, grow food year round. So that's one of the things we're looking to do there. But if we do it, put that on the west end grows. If we put that on the west end of the house, then we'll move the food forest around between the patio and the IBC tote retaining wall, which it's a better protected area here for the trees and stuff, especially for the apricot, pear, and apple trees. That way we'll actually, even when the winds start blowing, the winds in the spring are always blowing 99.9% of the time from the southwest up towards Yellowstone, which means the house blocks it. So that part of that area there has the house being a natural wind break will help the blossoms and stuff stay on those trees, and we'll actually get apricots, pears, apples, and the grandkids will be absolutely happy. Yeah, like I said, I have several bug zappers, but the spacing is so big, the gnats just fly right through it. They can't touch both of the things at the same time. The gnats are here so small, I had to get extra small screen to keep them from coming through the screen. They were coming through the screen. That's how small the stupid gnats are around here. And it's like a black cloud when they're flying around in the evening. Yeah. One of the things that I got to talk to my wife, probably may have to do that in California, is get a total solar system set up with a power station and a bunch of the panels down there, up on the roof down there in California. Because Pacific Gas and Electric is, her gas bill for gas and her electric bill for the electricity was like $150. PG&E charge another $170 for delivery fees because they're getting the electricity from these alternate sources, and that are green sources. Part of the BS stuff they did in California, there saying, "Oh, we're going green. We're going to everyone can make green electricity, and we'll transport it and sell it to the people." And they're making buku money on that. It's just ridiculous. It's almost like she needs to almost like the ones say, "Hey, don't transfer any of this green energy because you're killing me more with the transmission line fees than you would be from the plant that's right down the street from me." And the plant that's down the street is a natural gas-fired plant. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's like outside this window here. Those that were when I was walking around, saw when I showed the camera back in, showing my office here from the outside there. The window right here, right above it, is a motion sensor, and it's it's an LED bank of lights, and that does it. And what's interesting is, and it just came on. I have a window open in the living room, and a window open in the kitchen with fans blowing the cool air in. I have a fan down at the end of the hallway blowing the cool air down this way here, but it's it's pushing the warm air out, and the warm air goes out the open window here. It turns on there's a hot cold mixture going out there, and the motion sensor goes, "Ooh, I see something warm moving around." Well, it's the air blowing out of the house, and it turns on. Yeah, well, we're not doing the over here on this side of the state. We have Rocky Mountain Power, Steph, and we got they didn't talk all the stuff. They didn't talk about any green energy. Of course, somebody's putting in three phases, or three, not three electrical phases, but three phases. Plant phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 of the project. Each phase has 56 electric turbines, wind turbines going in out over here on the hill. And so once that's in, they may offer that for around here. But from everything we found out, is that's being produced here, but it's being shipped to California. So PG&E is going to charge extra shipping this electricity to California. Just about, Jay, just about. But what I want to get there, and actually what I want to get here, is a power station and just plug it in. Here, if I had put it on a timer so it only turns on when we're after 11 o'clock at night and turns off before 8 o'clock in the morning, just a couple hours will totally charge up any power station I get. And that power station can run all my computers. It can run all the fans. It can run the microwave, the refrigerator, the chest freezers. You can run all that stuff during the daytime, and it can run it at night because it can charge while it's putting out energy. And the rate is like half if you're on the 2-tier system where you want you to use most of your electrical use at night, not during the daytime. Well, if I have this thing here, I'm charging it up at night at the cheaper rate, and everything else is running off it during the daytime. Hey, our cabin in the woods, how's it going? So, yeah. So, anyways, that's one of the things I'd like to do here. And if I can convince my wife to look at the expense of it, and she can then compare it against PG&E rates, and they do have that off peak hour type thing. If she can get on the one that really gives you the most benefit for doing the 11 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning or whatever, and use one of the other ones to power everything else, because Ben Gilmore at Minuteman Prep, he's taken his whole house off the grid on going solar in town, using all those solar the Apollo generators and the Blue Eddy. Was it the Blue Eddy? No, the Delta Max Pro, because both those are on 240, and that way he can charge up all his system, all his backup battery power systems, and have enough and have it fully charged, so that if there's no sun for 3 or 4 days, he still has full power to power everything. Okay, I gotta go back. Okay, what? Okay. All right, I gotta go back up to the comment this one's based on. Oh no! Ouch! Ouch! Okay, so Quickset has one that has a finger reader on it. You can lock yourself, go to the finger reading, the biometrics, and get in. But some of them, yeah, not here in Idaho yet, because there's so many people that you know, they have to be off grid because the power company doesn't go out there. And that's the thing is, with the plug-in stations like I'm wanting to do here, I'm still on the grid, but I'm only pulling power during the super cheap time. And once I get the solar panels up, then I'm still on the grid, but I'm using all my solar panels power first. Evil laugh there. Yeah, there's my goal is to have a system, is to have enough solar panels to run a hydrogen manufactured generator. And then just get a couple of those big, huge monster propane tanks and fill those up with hydrogen. That's now my battery, because then I just have a fuel cell that runs off the hydrogen and produces electricity. So instead of storing it in a battery, store it in a hydrogen tank, and then use the fuel cell to convert it back. Also, you can also hook it up for like the tri-fuel generators and stuff to run the generator off the hydrogen. The options are amazing with hydrogen. Yeah. There's different ways of, so the electric company says you're only using $5 of electricity a month. Yeah, we turn everything off. We only turn the light on to take a shower, and it's LED at that. Jay, that's not the way it works. Enough hydrogen makes a Moab. But that's going to take a lot of railroad cars full of hydrogen to make a Moab. Yeah. Oh, I was talking with my nephew, or my nephew, my cousin's son. So it's not a nephew; he's a nephew. He was in the Navy. He was a TAR, temporary active reserve, for 25 years. He worked on the F-14s, so worked on the F-18s. Anyways, he was thinking about a way to deter burglars. He thought one of his other buddies did this. The front door is all steel. The framework's all steel. It's all insulated from everything else, from the cement patio, cement porch in front. It's insulated. The cement patio in front had a bunch of copper sprinkled into the concrete when they poured it. It conducts electricity. He has it hooked up to a wire coming into the house, and he has another wire hooked up to the door, and it goes to one of these 1 million volt stun guns. You see where this is going? He actually had a burglar try to break into his house, and he just turned it on. Cop showed up. The burglar was laying there on his back. He had from his crowbar. When he got zapped, he came back with it. It came back and just big old mark. He hit himself in the head with his crowbar. I don't know what happened. Oh. But yeah, so think dirty tricks. Oh, the door is metal. Insulate it. Have it one voltage and one part of the voltage in the patio, whatever, porch, deck, whatever, another one. Yeah. Yeah, too many glass doors. We have one glass door in the house. It's in the kitchen. This house, the front door is 36 inches wide. The kitchen door is 36 inches wide. The laundry room door is 32 inches wide, which means you can barely squeeze a washer and dryer into the laundry room, and you're rubbing on the door jamb and on the door itself, trying to get it in there. The door frame going into the hallway is 32 inches. The hallway is 32 inches. So once you're in the hallway, you can't turn it to get it, So yeah, it's a pain in the butt trying to get anything in and out of the washing room, the laundry room there, a washer, dryer, or anything like that. So it's like there ought to be a law that if your laundry room has an outside door, it must be 32 inch. Must be 36 inch, not 32. Yeah, Gary Desch, guy I used to work with. He's 3 days older than I am. He's an operating engineer, like I was an operating engineer when we worked for a construction company. He got his house was framed 2x6, and he got 2x6 pocket steel, tubing, and he welded up a framework and put that in there, and then onto that he bolted the wood that the door jamb would be on and stuff. Oh man, and he had little flanges on this. You could hit that door with a motorcycle, and it wasn't going to go anywhere. Hey, Howie. So yeah, there's a lot of things I'd like to do, and just it's just timing and what we can do. As soon as I get everything that my wife wants me to move up here to California, because she still is talking about we have some nice furniture that my mother left us, big huge oak entertainment center. She's going, we really don't need this up here. Let's buy something up there at the IKEA, and we'll sell the oak furniture down here. That way we don't have to haul it up there worrying about breaking it or anything else. And good night, Julie. And that way it will, wind's starting to pick up. I don't know, can you guys hear that? Wow. Let me turn the mic around out the window here. I know you can't see anything much. That wind is getting loud. There we go. So, how many bookbinders of plans? A small notebook. I got more stuff to go in it. Yeah, I mean that's all of a sudden it's coming up, and I believe this is a reverse wind. From the sound of it, it's blowing from Yellowstone towards us. and in about an hour it should flip around. But let me double check that. No, it's actually blowing from the from the south southeast, not the south southwest. So it's a little bit off. It's coming in a direction I don't want it blown, because if it blows down one of those trees, it'll land on the shop. That's something else I got to get out there doing too, is the chainsaw start pruning back the tree, cutting limbs off. And once I get it so high, just timber, top it off 30 feet, 40 feet above the ground. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that I want to do. And some of the stuff I'm telling her, well, I was going to do this for you. And she goes, no, I don't want you to. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not a bad idea you had. To maybe you can go ahead and do that for me. It's like, all right, we're coming up on 9 o'clock here. Let me pull up my schedule here. What's going on? It's this side here. That's working there. And it's getting loud out there. Okay, so tomorrow night over on Gray Man Prepping, 10 o'clock Eastern start, 7 Pacific, 8 and 9 for Mountain Central. The topic is oil lamps versus solar lights. So we're going to be talking about that. Oh, Howie's picking grapes today. He's making wine tomorrow. So that's what's coming up tomorrow on Gray Man Prepping Technical Tuesday. Oil lamps versus solar lights. I may or may not. I'm going to at some point here. I'm going to kick off the Midnight Ride again. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it this week. I may wait until after my wife and son head back to California. So I'll be the first. That'll be the first Thursday in October. I'll kick it off again. Friday night back here on Camppatton Family Compound is Fall is Here. Are you ready? And the way the temperatures are fluctuating, doing weird things, I think a lot of people are not ready. They think, oh, I'm ready to get rid of this heat. But all right, it goes from this to this. It's like, dang, it's cold. Debate settle both just in case. Well, Jay, I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in it, because I'm not talking two different types of lamp, two different types here. There's more in there. And yes, it'll be enlightening. All right. Survival Saturday. Back here over on Gray Man Prepping. Topic is turn off your AC, save money. And ways you don't have to, ways you can cool down without watching the meter go spinning at, warp 7. All of them take no chances. There you go. And so that's what's up on Survival Saturday. Next Monday here for Monday night Fireside Chat. What about your spouse? And that's all I'm leaving it at right now. And so you guys want to find out about it, you're going to have to come in and find out exactly what about your spouse is going to be all about. All righty. All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Thanks for all the great comments in the side. Candles. Okay. There's still more. But yeah, so folks, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Plant a garden if you can. This fall, if you have room in your house, plant some 5-gallon bucket garden. Or those black and yellow little 27-gallon totes you can get at Home Depot. Wow, it's blowing stuff off my desk. The wind's blowing the wrong direction now. It's supposed to be blowing out, not in here. Those black and yellow totes, you can get at Home Depot, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Costco. Turn one of those into a little garden planter. Grow, microgreens and stuff. Grow lettuces. Grow some, beets or whatever. Grow something and find out how well you can grow indoors in the wintertime, just in case, because you don't want to be experimenting in Milwaukee. And Geeky Gardens is here. Hey, guys! If you didn't check out his channel, hang on, let me throw. Someone want to throw Geeky Gardens link up there. He was down in South Central Idaho at his mom's new place down there, rebuilding a lot of stuff, putting in raised planter beds for her. A lot of great videos on that. And then he goes down to Twin Falls, takes a look at all the nice waterfalls down there. Then he took a tour on up, went up to Yellowstone, cut over into where Custer's last, the Little Bighorn, and he's got some really great videos out there, guys. So check him out. Well, Kaylin, we're going to have to work on that for you. All right, everyone. See you around. Take care.